Welcome to Gentle Vinyasa Flow. We're going to start seated today. Feel free to grab a blanket if you'd like to. When I say grab a blanket, that's kind of a hint. We're doing some stuff on our knees part of the time, so the blanket's not just nice for getting your hips higher off the floor as we begin, it's also nice for padding our knees as we go along. Finding a comfortable seat, let's start as we often do by rocking side to side, trying to ground those sits bones in, trying to find an equal pressure on both sides. Stacking the spine, lifting the sternum, pressing up through the crown of the head, finding lots of length. Let's just relax our arms onto our thighs, palms up or palms down. Let's take a moment, close our eyes. I'm going to start today with a little work on our bandhas, our mula bandha. If we can feel those sits bones again, try to imagine a connection between them. Try to imagine engaging the muscles that would draw those sits bones closer together. Now you might experience this as a lift of your pelvic floor. You might experience this as a light contraction, the kind you would take if you were trying to cut off the flow of urine. Now let's add some breath to this. When you inhale, let's relax that pelvic floor. When we exhale, we'll engage and lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage and lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage, lift the pelvic floor. Inhale, relax. Breathe normally. Let's bring our awareness now to the belly, to the core, to the navel. We'll think about Uddiyana Bandha now. That's in the core. We're going to draw the abs in. Imagine, if you could, drawing your navel up toward your rib cage and relaxing it. Drawing it in and relaxing. Let's add breath to this. When we inhale, we're going to relax the belly. As we exhale, we're going to draw the navel in and push the air out and use that little bit of that Uddiyana Bandha kind of movement. Inhale to relax the belly. Exhale, draw in, squeeze. Inhale, relax. Exhale, drawing it in. And relax. Let's combine those two bandhas into one movement. Take a breath, inhale. As you exhale, draw them both in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, draw in. So it's like you're lifting up and pushing in at the same time, squeezing out that abdominal cavity. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze and tuck. Inhale, relax. Let's breathe normally, let our eyes softly open. Let's take a deep inhale and just sigh out any tension. Seal the lips. Focus on breathing in and out through the nose, that ocean breath, Ujjayi breathing, in which we just lightly constrict the back of the throat so we can just hear the breath. It's almost like the sound when you hold a seashell to your ear. Let's switch the cross of our legs. Let's rock a bit, find that equal pressure. Fingertips out and down to the mat, spine stacked. We're going to shine the chest forward. We're going to inhale and circle sweep the arms up, turning the thumbs to point back, keeping the shoulders down. Exhale, press. Inhale to lift. Exhale to press. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm inhales straight up. On the exhale, take it over. Left hand can stay where it is, can slide farther out to deepen. We're going to spiral the chest up toward the ceiling, looking under that right arm toward the ceiling. Using breath as we expand the side body here. Keep those hips grounded wherever you go. If you want to drop down to your elbow, you can. Next inhale, lift straight up. Exhale the arm down. Now we inhale the left arm up. We exhale over. Again, that right hand can stay where it is or can slide farther out. We're going to look under that left arm and spiral the chest toward the ceiling, finding openness, keeping those hips grounded, using our breath to expand our left side ribs. Drop to the elbow if you like. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's just make half circles with our arms, gently mobilizing the spine. Coming back to stillness. Let's bring the right hand to the left thigh, the left hand behind us like a kickstand. We'll prop ourselves up with that left arm. You can make a fist if you like and press your knuckles into the floor. Inhale tall, exhale, take a twist. Inhale, lengthening up through the spine. Exhale, deepening the twist, perhaps looking over the shoulder. Just going to find whatever works for you today. Relax back to center. Left hand coming to the right leg. Right hand sweeping behind, propping ourselves up. Lifting up tall as we inhale. Gently twisting on the exhale. Perhaps looking over the shoulder. Inhale tall. Exhale twist. Relaxing back to center. Let's grab the knees. Let's inhale and lift into a seated cow pose. And exhale and scoop, tucking under into a seated cat pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. And lift. And scoop. We'll come back to neutral spine on the next inhale. And then sliding the ribs from one side to center, other side, center. Gentle movement, mobilizing the spine, coming back to center. Now we'll combine that seated cat-cow with that rib shift side to side to make a nice circle around like we're stirring a pot. Inhale to lift to cow. Exhale to circle around and scoop into cat. Inhale to lift to cow. 2 more times around. Exhale, scoop cat. Inhale, lift. Once more, stir the pot. Pause at cow. Now reversing direction. Exhale, scoop to cat. Inhale, lift to cow. 2 more times. 1 more time. Come back to neutral spine. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. You can have your heels about the distance of one of your feet from your torso. We'll grab the ankles. Let's pack the shoulders back. Let's really shine the chest. Lift the sternum. And then press forward. Long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press down. Opening those hips. You might be able to get your elbows down to your thighs. And if you can, that's great. You can apply a light pressure to your thighs there. Relax, we'll rise back up. Let's just extend our legs and shake them out a little bit. Let's come onto our knees. In a kneeling sort of pose. Let's extend the right leg out and plant the foot down, the toes pointing forward. So open the arms like warrior 2 arms. And we're going to slide out and down, bringing that left hand down, trying to make a line on the right side of the body. This right arm can go straight up and go out past your ear. Variation of side plank here. We can hold here. Try to breathe, and as you breathe, try to find length in your side body. You can also lift your leg and lower your leg. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and down. Let's inhale to lift up and open. Now we're going to flex the right foot. We're going to slide the rib cage to the right. Bring that right hand down. Maybe we can grab the toe with our peace fingers. If we can't grab the toe, we'll just grab the leg wherever we can reach. That's going to be fine. We're going to inhale that left arm up, or perhaps over. Again, spiraling the chest toward the ceiling, finding our gate pose. If you want to keep bringing that left hand down towards your foot, you can. But again, we're finding openness here in the left side body. Let's inhale to lift. Exhale back to side plank. Inhale to lift. Exhale to our gate pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale to our side plank variation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gate. For 3. Lift and gate. For 2. For 1. Coming back to center. Bringing the right leg in. Pause, find your breath. Extending the left leg out. Sealing that foot against the floor with the toes pointing forward. Open up our warrior 2 arms. Sliding to the right. Right arm down. Left arm up or over. Spiraling the chest up, finding that length and opening in the side body. Staying here or lifting and lowering the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't always make a fist with this hand, by the way. 1. Inhale to lift. Let's flex the left foot. Now we're sliding the ribs to the left. Reaching down the peace finger, grab the toes, or hand to the leg, whatever's going to work for you today. Inhaling, we lift up and reach over and spiral the chest toward the ceiling. We can continue reaching down toward our foot if we like. Opening up that side body. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to side plank. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to gate pose. For 4. Side plank. Lift. Gate. 3. Plank. Lift. Gate. 2. Plank. Lift. Gate. Last time. Coming to plank. Lifting up. Coming to gate. Lifting up. Relax, find your breath. Let's shift onto our hands and knees. Let's use those bandhas. Let's draw the abs in. Engage the pelvic floor. So we have lots of stability here in the core. We have our knees planted under our hips. Our wrists resting under our shoulders. Option here to make fists for wrists. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, creating space between the ears and the shoulders with a long neck. Inhaling to lift into cow, scoop into cat. Lift to cow, scoop into cat. Follow your own breath now. Find your own pace as you inhale to lift. Exhale to scoop. Remember, we are using the breath to take our cue, so it's not that you lift and then inhale, it's that you let your inhale tell you it's time to lift. When it's time to exhale, that's your cue to scoop. The breath tells you what to do. Next time you finish a round, come back to a neutral spine. Now, as you're in neutral spine here, we want to keep our gaze for the most part down so that our neck also is in line with the spine. Sliding the right foot back, resting on the ball of the foot. I can rock here, lifting up the calf. I can float the right foot across the left foot, pushing the right hip out and rocking diagonally here. Floating that leg back behind with a flexed foot, pushing back through the heel. Imagine pushing into a wall behind you, extending the left arm forward, coming into spinal balance. Reach out like you're shaking someone's hand. You can hold it here. You can go to a 45-degree angle for more challenge, or even out to the side. Stabilizing from the core. Use the bandhas. Back to 45. Back to forward and back. Back down to hands and knees. Now sliding the left foot back, resting on the ball of the foot, rocking. Loosening up the calf, mobilizing the ankle joint. Now we're floating the left foot across the right, pushing the left hip out, rocking on a diagonal. Now floating the left leg straight out behind us, flex foot, pushing back to the heel as though pressing into a wall, extending right arm forward as though we're reaching out to shake someone's hand, holding it here, or going to 45 degrees, or going to 90 degrees, still stabilizing. 45, forward and back, hands and knees. Now bringing our toes to touch, our big toes to touch, we're opening our knees, sinking our hips back, sliding hands forward, floating the forehead down to the mat, finding our first child's pose of the day, finding length in the spine, decompressing the lower back, hips are sinking. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. Now, my hands about shoulder width, my fingers spread. I'm grounding down through my palms. I'm going to float my hips up, bring my knees under my hips, sliding my hands forward, coming to puppy pose, sinking the chest toward the floor, letting the forehead rest if I like. And then sliding forward onto the belly, onto my forearms, preparing for Sphinx pose. Letting the hips sink, bringing the elbows under the shoulders, relaxing the abdominals and relaxing the lower back. And lift the chest, pressing down through the elbows, shining the chest forward, using the strength of my arms to pull my rib cage away from my pelvis. I'm stretching my abdominals. Think about pulling your elbows back towards your hips a little bit. Help lift your front body even more. Now sliding the hands out, grounding into the arm strength here for seal pose. Pressing the heels of my palms, lifting my chest, letting the belly sink. Relaxing down. Stacking my hands here, you could also grab your elbows, resting your forehead on your forearms or on your hands, your choice. Let's bring the legs close together, zip up the thighs. Inhale to lift the legs off the floor just enough to engage the glutes and lower back. Locust pose. Just the legs for now. Relaxing legs down. Next inhale, we can lift the arms, head, and shoulders up just enough to engage the back. Relax it back down. Now I'm going to flow it and alternate between lower and upper body. So I'm going to inhale to lift the legs. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale down. Inhale legs. Exhale lower. Inhale upper. Exhale lower. For 3 legs, and down, and upper, and down. For 2 legs, and lower, and upper, and lower. And 1 legs, and lower and upper and lower and relax. Now bringing our hands under our shoulders, we can press back to our knees, bring toes together, sink back into child's pose one more time. It's a nice counter pose after locust to relax the back, sinking the hips, decompressing the spine. Now beginning to walk our hands in as we sit up. Coming up onto our knees. We can step 1 foot forward and the other. Let's come into forward fold here. The soft knees. Letting the head hang. We'll grab opposite elbows. We can sway the arms side to side, front to back, or in a circle if you like. Relaxing the head and neck. Perhaps nodding the head or shaking the head. Just releasing any tension in the neck, in the shoulders, in the back. You may find yourself sinking a little deeper into your fold as you hold it here. And releasing our fingertips down. Let's inhale to lift halfway, coming to flat back, neutral spine. Sliding shoulder blades down. Inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One more time. Lift, fold. On our next inhale, we'll circle sweep the arms to rise all the way up. Come down through heart center. Come down to your sides. Coming to mountain pose. In mountain pose, you can have your feet hip width apart if that's more stable. You might also want to bring your big toes to touch, leaving a little space between your heels. It's another option. Mountain pose is a very active pose, so you're not just standing, you're lengthening up through your body. Imagine your thighs drawing your kneecaps up and spiraling in. Think about that Uddiyana Bandha, drawing your navel in, up, your sternum lifted. You might want to imagine a string attached to the top of your head, lifting up toward the ceiling, reaching out through your fingertips, nice and active in the fingers. Energy sliding down the back of the body, shoulder blades sliding down. Sacrum sliding down, lengthening the lower back. Let's inhale to sweep up. Exhale to press down. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, press. For 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale to sweep. This time as we exhale, we're going to swan dive. So softening our knees, bringing arms out to the side, we hinge the hips, we fold down. We inhale to lift halfway. We exhale to fold. We inhale to sweep up. We exhale to swan dive. We inhale to lift halfway. We exhale to forward fold. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, swan. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And sweep. 2 more times. Swan dive, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Once more, swan dive. Halfway lift. Swan dive. Sweep up. This time, we'll bring our hands to heart center. We'll push our hips back and sink into an easy chair pose. Still finding that length through the spine, that lift in the sternum, that still openness in the front body. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale through heart center, through chair. Inhale, sweep. Exhale through heart center and chair. For 3. Getting some leg strength here in our quads and our hamstrings and our glutes. 2. swan dive once again. Let's halfway lift. Let's hold. Let's sweep up. Let's come to chair and rise. Let's come back to heart center. I'm going to build a flow now. It's kind of a long flow, not really complicated. I'm going to be going through a series of poses. I'm going to start with what we just practiced and then add on one pose at a time. As I add the pose, we'll do with some flourishes in some cases. And if we move along, we'll break it down. We're going to end up with the flow we just did, that little half sun salutation deal. We're going into a lunge, a warrior 1, 2, side angle, blah, blah, blah. We'll see it all. My point is, as we add each pose the first time, we're going to practice that pose and add little flourishes to it, and we're going to move on to the next piece, and so forth. So, coming back to mountain pose. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Let's come to heart center. Step back with that right foot, coming to a high lunge. Now you've got some kind of standard arm options here. You can stay in prayer hands if you like. You can pack your shoulders up into cactus arms. You can extend up if you like in your lunge. We can hold here, or we can add a bend and extend to the back knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step that right foot forward. Inhale, we'll exhale the left foot back and sink down. Have the same arm options here. You can hold, you can bend and extend. 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale to step back to mountain. Exhale to swan dive. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Let's exhale to heart center. Step back. Right foot into that lunge. This time, we're going to inhale to lift up and exhale to pivot that back heel down, coming into warrior 1. So warrior 1, we want to try to line our heels up if we can. I'm doing long stance for this. So my back leg pushes forward, my front leg pushes back, finding a little squareness in the hip. That back leg very active. I'm going to sweep my arms behind, interlace my fingers, roll my shoulders back, push my knuckles to the floor. Hinging forward, finding humble warrior, coming to flat back first, resetting the shoulders. Now you can stay right here if you don't wish to drop your head below your heart. You can continue to lower deeper if you like. Raise the arms up, humble warrior. A couple of breaths here. Next inhale, we'll rise up. Release the arms. Step up. Left foot can step back to lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, pivot the heel down, finding warrior 2 on the other, warrior 1 on the other side rather, warrior 1. Finding lift in the upper body, sinking in the hips. Trying to stack that front knee over that front ankle. Back leg nice and active. Hips squaring as much as we can without twisting our knee. Let's reach behind, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, push the knuckles down. Lifting the chest, we can hinge forward, come to flat back. Resetting shoulders, hanging out here if we like, or folding deeper into humble warrior, raising arms up. Finding breath. On the next inhale, we'll rise up. Release the arms. We'll step back up to mountain. Swan dive. Halfway lift. Fold. Circle sweep and rise. Chair. Rise. center. Lunge right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open to warrior two. Sorry, I got my back to you this time. Against knee stacked over ankle. In warrior two, trying to line up the front heel with the back arch. The back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Get down at your front foot, just to your big toe. Shoulders packed. Try to levelize the hips and pelvis. Turn your palms forward. Inhaling, expanding the body. Exhaling, reaching the right hand forward to grab the bowstring. Drawing back to open. Exhale as you close. Inhale as you open. For 3. For 2. For 1. Let's cartwheel our hands down to frame our front foot. Step up. Inhale to rise. Let's exhale to heart center. We'll step the left foot back. Coming to our lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale to lift. Exhale, open, warrior two. Again, front knee, in this case, right knee over right ankle. Back foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Hips level, spine stacked, shoulders packed. Sinking the hips, lifting upper body, turning palms forward. Inhale, expanding your body. Exhale, reaching the back hand forward to grab your bowstring. Inhaling to pull. Exhaling to close. Inhaling to open. For 3. For 2. For 1. We'll cartwheel our hands to frame that front foot. We'll step up. Let's circle sweep to rise. Let's forward fold. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling through chair, through heart center. Inhaling to rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, right leg back lunge. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pivot. Warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Warrior two. Inhale, flip the left palm up. Reach up. Option here for reverse warrior. You can lift straight up. Some folks like to reach over. Your right hand can rest on your leg. We'll take a half bind. Breathe. Opening the side body. Let's cartwheel down. Step up. Rise. Heart center. Left leg back. Sink into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Either straight up or over. Resting hand or half bind. Using breath to open and expand the right side body. Let's inhale and exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Stepping into forward fold, inhaling to lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, settle to warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Left forearm, left thigh. Coming to side angle. Right arm comes straight up. Go out past your ear. Finding length in the side body. Option here to bring your left hand down to the floor, inside or outside your foot. I don't do that because I'm about to flow this I find I like the flow better coming from my thigh. But you're going to do what works for you. Now, without changing the angle of our legs and knees, let's inhale to reverse our warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale to reverse our warrior. Exhale, side angle. For 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel. Bring the foot. Step up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, sink into your lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, find your side angle. Your choice, arm up, arm over. On this side. Find the openness in the side body. Now again, without changing the angle of our legs or knees, let's inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. For 3. For 2. For 1. Reverse it. Cartwheel down, frame your foot. Step up. Circle sweep and rise. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Heart center. Inhale, lunge right. Exhale, sink down into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Now inhale, reverse triangle. We're going to straighten the legs and reach the left arm up. So if you think about which foot is in front, that's the arm that is up. The front arm, in this case the left arm, reverse triangle, cartwheel down, step up, rise, swan dive, halfway lift, fold, inhale, rise, exhale, chair, inhale, rise, exhale, heart center, inhale, left leg back, exhale, sink into your lunge, inhale, lift, exhale, drop into warrior 1, inhale, lift, exhale, open warrior 2, inhale, reverse your warrior, exhale, side angle, inhale, straightening both legs, reverse triangle. So I'm lifting straight up here for my reverse triangle. And again, right foot forward, right arm is up. Just finding length and openness here. We're almost there. We have one more move to add. And we'll break it down. And we'll flow through it a couple of times. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel. Step up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Let's come to heart center. Right leg back. Sink into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. If you want to shorten your stance, you can. Exhale, sliding your ribs to the left, coming into triangle pose. Trying to stack the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the front body. You can look down, forward, or up for triangle. Couple of breaths, long spine here. Now we're going to flow between triangle and reverse triangle. So inhale to reverse your triangle. Exhale, sliding into triangle. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, slide back to triangle. For 3, slide to triangle. For 2, slide those ribs over for triangle. And 1. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel. Inhale, step up. Let's rise. Come to heart center. Step back with the left. Sink into your lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straightening legs. Shorten the stance if you like. Exhale, sliding into triangle pose. Stacking shoulders, long through the spine. So we're not flexing the spine here, we're hinging from the hip. Think about pushing your left hip out. Let's flow this. Inhale. Exhale, slide those ribs over, come into triangle. Inhale, lift, reverse. Exhale, come into triangle. For 3. For 2. For 1. Reverse it. Cartwheel. Step up. Rise. Swan dive. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Inhale. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Heart center. Catch your breath. Grab a quick drink. We're going to run through that. Let's just say 2 more times with no flourishes. No little flows in between, just the poses. Goes pretty quickly, actually. You'll be surprised when it's just the poses without the flourishes or repetitions. Let's come back to mountain. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, sink to lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, slide into triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cartwheel to hand, step forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the leg. Exhale, slide into triangle pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cartwheel, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, sink into your lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, slide to triangle. Inhale, lift. Cartwheel down, step forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, sink and lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the leg. Exhale, sliding into triangle pose. Inhale to rise. Exhale to cartwheel and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Back to heart center. Okay. That's a nice little flow. That might get your heart rate up. And it goes through a lot of our traditional poses. We get a lot of work with our legs there. We also get a lot of side body opening, which is nice to expand our vital capacity, our ability to breathe and inhale lots of air. Let's come down to the mat. Start to cool it down a bit. Let's come back to Baddha Konasana we did earlier. Soles of the feet together, spine stacked, hinging forward, long spine. Inhale and exhale. And rising up. Now we're just going to cross our legs. And you can make this any kind of comfortable cross you like. But if you'd like more hip opening, I'm going to offer you pigeon pose. So for pigeon, I'm going to stack my shins. Knee over ankle, ankle over knee. You need not do this, whatever is comfortable for you. We'll inhale tall. We'll exhale. Now we're going to round over, reaching forward. Letting the chest sink toward the shins. Inhaling and exhaling, taking our time. We might find a little more openness in the hips. We can slowly walk the hands back in and sit up. Now, whatever you're doing with your legs, just switch sides. Switch the cross. Bring the bottom leg on top, the top leg on the bottom. Inhale tall. Exhale, release and round forward. You can walk your fingertips out. Let the chest sink toward the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Breathing and sinking. And slowly walking our hands back in. Now let's extend the right leg out. Bring the left foot to the right inner thigh. We'll sit up nice and tall. Let's turn to face that right foot. Lengthening up through the spine. Reaching the arms straight forward. If you have a strap or a belt you'd like to use here, feel free to wrap that around the ball of the foot. Either way, we're sitting up tall with a long spine, a lifted sternum. Inhale. Exhale, pressing forward. Not rounding over, please. Just pressing into it. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to deepen the stretch. And then inhale. Exhale, releasing to round over. And grab the foot or ankle. Letting the head hang heavy. Or head to knee pose or nose to knee. Janu Shirshasana. You might imagine drawing your breath down into your hamstrings, finding openness and stretch there. Lifting back up. With the left hand, grabbing the left knee. With the right hand, grabbing the left foot for cradle the baby. There's also an option to wrap your elbows around your knee and your foot. Stack your spine tall, rock it out. And we'll plant that left foot either inside the right thigh or outside the right thigh. We're sweeping the left arm behind us as we did earlier today, lifting the chest tall. Inhaling the right arm up into the air. Exhaling the right elbow across the left knee. Inhaling for length in the spine, exhaling, take a little twist. With each inhale, try to find the length in your spine. With each exhale, maybe deepen the twist. Find what works for you. Relaxing back through center, walking our hands over to the right side for a counter twist. Coming back to center, extending the left leg out, bringing the right foot to the left thigh, facing the left foot, inhaling tall, arms forward, or use your strap if you like. Exhale, pressing the chest forward, leaning into it. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, press. Couple of breaths here. And inhale. Exhale to release, then round over, grabbing the shin, foot, or ankle. Letting the head hang heavy. Breathing and sinking. Feeling the hamstring stretch. Releasing to rise back up. The right hand grabbing the right knee. The left hand grabbing the right foot. Option to wrap your elbows around your knee and your foot, stacking your spine tall. Cradling the baby. Now planting the foot either inside the left thigh or outside the left thigh. Sweeping the right arm behind, pressing up. Inhaling the left arm up. Exhaling across the right knee. Inhaling tall, exhaling for a twist. Breathe to lengthen, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen your twist. Let's release. Let's walk our hands over to the left side for our counter twist. Let's come back to center. Let's straighten our legs, shake them out. Let's slide our heels to the top or bottom of the mat here. You can hug one leg, roll yourself down onto your back if you like, or you can just sit up tall and tuck your pelvis. Rolling down with control, one vertebra at a time. Let's draw the knees in. Rock them out. Let's release the right leg out and down. Bring the right hand to the left leg and pull it across the body. Keeping our shoulders grounded, extending the left arm out to the side, turning the head to the left. Just melting here, not forcing anything, but just melting to our final spinal twist on this side. Relax back to center. Draw the knees in, roll them in a circle 3 times, one direction. 3 times the other direction. Releasing the left leg out and down. The left hand coming to the right leg, pulling over, keeping the shoulders grounded. Bringing the right arm out to the side, turning the head to the right. This is our final spinal twist. Breathe and melt. Relaxing back to center. Hug the legs in, rock the back. Let's bring the soles of our feet toward the ceiling. Let's bring our arms between our knees. Let's grab the arches of our feet. Try to pull down so you're pulling your lower back down onto the floor. Trying to bring your whole spine down. Soles of the feet facing up, knees drawing down to the floor. You might want to rock side to side here in a happy baby pose. Coming to stillness, we can release the legs out and down. Take up all the space you want. Arms float down to your sides, palms are up. We're moving into our final relaxation. Let's start by adjusting the hips or the shoulders or the head to find a comfortable length in your lower back and in your neck. If you want to put a blanket under your head for support or roll up under your knees, whatever you need here to find the most comfort and relaxation, you're welcome to do. If you have a washcloth or an eye pillow, you might want to cover your eyes here. Let's just scan the body, starting at the top, the crown of the head, releasing any tension in the scalp, relaxing the forehead, softening those muscles around your eyes, loosening the jaw, softening the neck, letting the shoulders melt down and ground into the earth. The arms relaxed, the fingers perhaps lightly curled, the abdominals sinking into your torso, hips grounding, relaxed thighs, soft knees, relaxing the calves, letting the feet just fall out to the side. Perhaps take a couple of breaths here, using the exhales to let go of any residual tension, letting the body relax and sink and melt down. Coming back to follow the breath into Shavasana. Deepening the breath, bringing movement to our fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles one direction and the other, sweeping our arms up overhead, pointing our toes, reaching down through our toes, out through our fingertips, inhaling to expand the body. Lift the rib cage, exhale to relax and sink. Inhale to lengthen and expand. Exhale to relax. Inhaling, we lengthen and expand. Exhaling, we relax, release. Sliding the feet in, bending the knees, planting the feet wider than the hips with the knees falling inward. Sway the knees from side to side, letting them rise and fall. Eventually rolling on to one side, stacking our hips, stacking our shoulders. Pausing here with the breath. Then with great ease, pressing ourselves back up to a comfortable seat. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.